order for you to consistently keep winning in life, you have to start embracing progress and struggle. Start embracing both of them. And you'll need to start keeping circumstances that may come in your life as just circumstances and not something that will completely deter you from your end goal, or something that will give you reason to stop you from becoming successful in whatever you want to do. Now, this will only relate to you if you're on a journey to self-improvement. If you're on a journey to a progressive metric in life, something that is progressible. So something like self-improvement, for example, losing or gaining weight, building muscle, making a lot of money. All of this stems from you needing to embrace progress and struggle. All of this is what I already did or am currently trying to do right now. Now, this is essential for you to not become mindless in your own pursuit of your purpose. You have to start accepting and to embrace all of your progress and struggles in life. This will not only make you a more grateful person and let you soak in what you accomplished, but also make you level-headed and stronger mentally for your current struggles and for what is to come. But how do you do that? Not being greedy and undermining your wins, but also not being complacent and easy to get you off with just random struggles that may come in your life. How do you embrace progress and struggle? Why wouldn't you want more? And why would you embrace hard times? This is something that I'm still working on myself. So I don't have all the answers currently right now. But what I'll tell you is that what I went through and what I want you to expand on and also learn from this video will hopefully guarantee you to starting your own journey of starting to love progress and starting to love struggle. So I'll put it out on 2 points. I'll explain in 2 separate points: loving progress and loving struggle, pros and cons of each, and what you can do to get yourself into the mindset of loving progress but also wanting more, and loving struggle but not make it the reason why you stop on what you're trying to do. There's 2 points that I want to share in this video, and I'm going to share in this video, and this will hopefully help you again into starting your own journey of loving progress and struggle. Because if you start loving progress and struggle, you will become successful daily. That's the key to success. You have to start loving progress and struggle. And that's what I'm going to share in this video right now. 1. Loving your progress. This one might be easier for you depending on what kind of a person you are. If you're a patient person, if you are a take it slow person, like baby steps kind of person, you stop you don't let life you don't really take whatever you're doing, and no offense, I'm giving out no offense with this point, but you're the type of person that doesn't really take what you're pursuing as serious, like too serious, like not top priority. So for those people, I would find that they would be less likely to have a problem of loving progress. But we go to the other side of the spectrum. You go to the other side of the person. Someone who's urgent, someone who wants to get things done, somebody who wants to just click off a goal. And they're like, what's next? What's next? What's my next goal? What's my next obstacle that I need to overcome and conquer? What's the next place in my life that I need to completely revamp and completely change to the point where nobody can recognize me? If you're that kind of person, then I would find that you will be less likely to start embracing your progress. But this is just as important as embracing struggle. And here's why. So, if you don't embrace progress, you'll always end up lost. You'll always end up unfulfilled. You won't ever enjoy the work you put in. If you just keep having the mindset of just saying, clicked off that goal, what's next? Clicked off that goal, what's next? You're always going to remain unfulfilled. You're always going to remain lost in life. And honestly, you're probably not going to be doing well mentally. You're probably going to be wondering why after you've taken all these goals, you completed them, and now you're going to have this aching thought in your body, or this aching pain in your body, saying, why am I not fulfilled? Why don't I feel like a winner? And the reason why you don't feel like a winner is because you're not embracing your progress. So how to embrace progress? You can do it many ways. For example, you can go take progress photos, videos. You could put out your ambitions and long-term goals somewhere where you can see all the time, like a vision board or a sheet of paper or a wallpaper on your phone. You could write in a journal. This one's good. Check out my journal video for more information. And start becoming just more of a grateful person. Start doing gratitude acts, gratitude journaling. All of this will make you feel victorious. Looking how far you have come in your journey, which in turn will get you inspired and get ready to do better in the future. You won't ever enjoy your labor. You won't ever enjoy the riches you have acquired if you don't just take the time to just, for at least 1 minute, and say, look how far I came. Look how many of the stuff I had to conquer. Look how many of the stuff that got in my way for me to get here. Just for 1 minute, have that mindset. Have that mantra in your head. And you should always look forward to becoming better. But if you don't take the time to look around at what you did or look behind just 1 second, you'll just keep going. You'll just keep walking. You'll just keep going forward. And sooner or later, you won't even know where to stop. You won't even know where to rest. So always look forward, but don't forget to see what you left behind. And that is the key to embracing progress. Just, okay. There, I've done those stretches. Embrace struggle. you have to embrace struggle as well. And this one is harder. This one's definitely harder for you to actually embrace struggle. Why would you embrace terrible times? Like, why would you embrace stuff that's going wrong in your life? Possibly you have stuff you couldn't control. This one's hard, but you need this in self-improvement. Bodybuilding. You need this in self-improvement. You need this in bodybuilding. You need this in becoming rich. And in life. Because if you just let bad times get you down 100%, you're always going to be weak-minded. You're going to be just petrable. You're just going to be easy to stop. You're weak. If you just let bad times get you all the time, you're gonna remain weak. And this is the one thing you need to know, and what I need to know about how to embrace struggle, is that everybody goes through struggles, man. Everybody goes through struggles. No one will get away with this. You'll go through struggles now. You'll go through struggles tomorrow. And you'll go through struggles next year. This is something that everyone will go through. So what I would say to embrace struggle, right, is that you need to stop looking at yourself as someone who's on a pedestal with their issues. Like your issues are somehow more spotlight worthy of becoming such a big deal. And think about your problems. In retrospect, are they really that big? Is there somebody right now going through something that's way worse than what you're going through? Is there somebody is your problem really that esoteric? Probably not. Now look, before anyone says or thinks anything, don't just throw away any baggage that you might go through bad times. There's going to be bad times, and you should obviously take care of it. You should obviously acknowledge it, and you shouldn't just sidetrack it, especially if it's a big problem. But you have to know that these problems are not... There's 8 billion people in the world. I can guarantee you that the problem you're having right now, somebody else already went through it. Years ago, maybe 5 months ago, maybe right now as you're going through that problem, somebody's going through that problem as well at the same time. But putting through everything in perspective is key for you to stop thinking that you're going through anything that no one else went to, or anything that isn't really that important. What you can also do to start embracing struggle in your life is to pursue challenges. Get yourself out of your comfort zone. Pursuing a skill. Taking on a hobby that you have never tried before. Adding on in your lens of life. Traveling, possibly. Maybe talking to new people that you have never met before. Get yourself uncomfortable. Get yourself to embrace being uncomfortable. Start to like being uncomfortable. And start to chase uncomfortability. Doing this will straighten your mind for now and prepare you for possibly big hardships that you might go through in the future. Subscribe, like, share this with somebody who needs this. Embrace progress and struggle 2023. And also, reject complacency and embrace strength.